everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney, and today, well, I just shot this video, and I can link it so that you can see how I did this look. But I was figuring while I'm here, I already have this on, how to change the look a little bit if you find like, you're not feeling it. So, in this look I did winged liner. It's a little bit smudged with a very like matte 90s cut crease, but I wanted to change this up a little bit, so I think I'm going to make it into a smoky eye. So the first thing I'm going to do is take Smolder eye pencil. I'm going to take Smolder eye pencil and I'm going to rim the inner rim of my eyes. This is going to create more of that smokier look, or like more of like a smoldering look. So even just doing that makes a pretty big difference. I take the kohl pencil and I run it along the inner rim, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the top. I'm going to take the smolder again and run it along right underneath the lash line. See, that makes it a little bit more, not as like clean. And take a small fluffy brush. This just has what I had on from the last video, but basically just a clean brush. And just rub it back and forth, and that'll blend out and make that into a smoky effect. So you can just leave it here, but I'm going to add a darker color to my lid. First thing I'm going to do is add on either a base for my eyes, so that'll give the eyeshadow something to stick to. I put a lot of matte powder down, so if I try to go over it with another shadow, it's not going to really grab onto it. So I'm going to take a little bit of just concealer and just go right on top of what I already did. Try not to get it onto your lashes. It doesn't have to be clean, just kind of get it on there. And then with a firm flat brush, I'm going to go into, this color is called Smut from MAC, and it's dark gray. There's a lot of different colors into there if you look really close, but from far away it's almost like a gray brown. Then I just press that right into the lid where I put the concealer. So I already have that crease done, so it makes it a lot easier to blend those colors afterwards. Almost doesn't have to be perfect, because then you're just going to take a clean fluffy brush. This is the 224 from MAC. And just where the crease colors meet the lid color, you just go back and forth to blend those together. So now you have more of a classic smoky eye look. To make it even darker, I'm going to go back in with that Smolder eye pencil, and I'm going to color in the inner and outer corner. So this is a creamier product, so again, whatever powder I put on top of it is going to adhere to that. So I'm going to go in with just a classic flat black and just apply it right where I put the smolder liner. And again, with a small fluffy brush, just along the outer edges. Just blend those out so that you get a really nice deep pigment in the inner and outer, but since it's a little bit lighter in the center, it gives a really beautiful dimension. It's a little bit more interesting. So since it's not perfect, there's still more of like a harder line, I'm gonna dip into basically the same color that I did that crease color with, and if you just really press it right onto that line, it blends it out for you. Don't do the whole thing because you want to keep that dark black shadow there. If you went over the black too much, just take a little bit more on your brush and reapply. But that'll give you a really nice blended look. So there you go, just adding a little bit more dimension. If you want to go even further and add a little bit more dimension, then you can add a lighter metallic shade right down the center. I'm going to use the Roan palette. These are so pretty, they're like pressed pigments. I'm going in with this top color here. This is eyeshadow palette 75. I'm going in with my finger because with these kinds of products, I find that your finger picks up and applies the perfect amount. If you go in with a brush, you might be there forever trying to do it. And I'm mainly putting it right on the ball of the eye, right in the center, but just so it transitions textures, just lightly tap your finger around the area so that it blends nicely into the matte shadow. Not too much, just a little bit. You can also add in a little just on the inner corner. And there you go. So that's a quick, like I've been wearing one makeup all day and you just want to make it a little bit different, add just a little bit more shadow. Just like adding in one more eyeshadow and a little bit of liner, or two eyeshadows and a little bit of liner. I'll add in more of a gloss to the lip. I think anything too glossy. This color is Color Riche Shine in 900 Glossy Fawn by L'Oreal. This is like a stick lip gloss. Gives a really beautiful shine. I find that you have to touch up quite a bit, but it's still really pretty. Since my skin is pretty matte because the look that I did before was more of a 90s makeup, so it was very matte products, not a lot of shine. With this look, since I want it to be a little bit wetter looking, I'm gonna add in my Wisp highlight by ColourPop. So this has a frost to it. Anything with a frost will create that look of more of a wetter look. These sprays, it just kind of refreshes your makeup. That one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Coconut. I also really like the smell. Then this is a Chanel product. It's like a stick gloss. This is called Sculpting. So it's a really pretty wet, has a slight shine to it. I believe this one does. Just tap that right on top, and this will give like a glass-like finish. And just tap it so that you're not taking away any of the makeup that you just did underneath. More mascara. This is the Volume by Chanel. I find that this mascara adds onto itself pretty well. It doesn't start to make it too clumpy. It almost re-wets what you already have and builds on that. Perfect. Alright, so that is Just an easy, quick, switch up your makeup a little bit. If you find that you're just not feeling one look, really easy to add in more products to change the look, just depending on the placement and the textures that you use. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That means a lot to me, and I will see you in my next video.